From being expected to score 701 to not even touching 501. That's my story. 3 years of drops, thousands of hours, hundreds of mocks, and tears no one saw. And still here I am. You think effort alone guarantees success? Then let me tell you my story. It all started in 11th. Because of the family situation, I was not able to join in my 11th standard. So what my parents did, they put me in an integrated batch in my 12th, where everyone had already completed the syllabus and was writing the revision. But there I was, knowing nothing. I didn't even know to bubble the OMR. Since I had to focus on my state board exams, I came out of that course around January itself. So that chapter closed at that time itself. And Neet 2022, I scored 200. And I thought, fine, I'll take a drop and fix everything. So first drop, I stayed in a hostel, started strong, scored above 600 in the first few mocks, but then 570s and 470s in revisions, and then I came to 350s in grand test. I clearly gave up. Physics completely destroyed my confidence, and organic chemistry was my enemy. So what I did, I stopped fighting and started to dream about another drop without even finishing the first one strong. And NEET aspirants, if you are watching, don't even get the thought of dropping again during your preparation. That's the first step that you are failing again. Just don't. I need 2024. 453 marks. So second drop, I joined an academy near home. This time I really tried. People actually believed in me. Some even said that I'll be an institute topper and scored 550 plus in every mocks and 601 in NEET 2024. But still, no seat. That night I hugged my stethoscope that my dad bought for me. I cried out so much, like, what's the point? Everything felt pointless. But then my parents encouraged me to try again. Without them, I would have not taken this decision to pursue my dream again. There's a saying that every time you drop 100 to 150 marks will increase compared to the last year. Likewise, I showed improvement like 200 in my first drop, 453 in my second, 253 marks jump, and then 601. So, like 150 marks jump. So, they thought I will score 701 in 2025. Joke's on me. And then the third drop. Anger and disappointment became a fuel for me. I scored 600 above in every mock. I was unrecognizable for myself. Went back to the academy, sat with the juniors who inspired me a lot. Like, people were literally putting my 3 years of effort into 1 year, in that 1 year. And everyone believed this was my year. Some said 701 incoming. Then came the result. Not even 501. So what happened? What happened to me? Where did all the effort go? So, some people might think that at least I have a seat with me, but think, you put all your effort for your one dream college, but you came back to the same place where you have to be at the border again with that anxiety whether you'll get a seat or not. Did I put my effort for all of these? And here's what I've learned, and I want to share that to every NEET aspirants out here. See, a drop doesn't fix what you're not ready to face inside yourself. I've given NEET 3 full years of my life. I went through tears, through hope, through despair, but I've also missed living, missed growing in other parts of life. But people, if you're really passionate about it, if you really work hard and Stay consistent throughout the year. That happiness is something else. Dropping again will only guarantee you a seat only if you are ready to go through all the pressures, expectations, and heartbreak again. It is not only about studying, it's about how well you balance everything in your life. The lessons I have learned in these 3 years is humongous, like nothing else would have taught me these. And for the people who failed NEET multiple times, it's time to move on. It is not because you're giving up, it is because you're going to live beyond this one exam. To anyone thinking of taking a drop, think hard. Ask yourself if you're ready to face that failure again and still get up. Yes, fight with everything you've got. If no, there's no shame in choosing a different path. Because we are more than a rank, more than a mark. And for me, the chapter is here.